Okay, so our very first presenter, right? And so we invite Celsey Selland to the stage. Celsey.
As we age, one of the declines we face is our memory, specifically our episodic memory, which is often described as our ability to mentally time travel, as we're able to relive past events with the details from which they occurred. So you can think of any special event in your life, whether that's a graduation, a birthday, a 3-minute research presentation, and you're able to remember the details from which they occurred. So who you were with, what you were doing, what you were wearing, all of these details that shape the story. But as we age, these details become less specific and harder to recall. And this decline in our ability to recall specific contextual details has been linked as a predictor to mild cognitive impairment, which is a slight cognitive deficit that impacts daily living, such as forgetting important appointments. 10 to 24% of individuals are diagnosed with mild cognitive impairment, and out of those, between 20 to 50% are diagnosed with dementia within 2 to 3 years following their MCI diagnosis. Dementia is a severe cognitive deficit that greatly impacts daily living, so this can look like getting lost in familiar places. The most common type of dementia is Alzheimer's disease, and today we will look at how a mindfulness meditation intervention can serve as a buffer to the decline in specific contextual details, hopefully leading to a decline in MCI diagnoses and therefore dementia diagnoses. So mindfulness is often referred to as an open, receptive awareness to the present moment. And a common task that people do when they engage in mindfulness is watching their breath. And I like to think of this as watching waves on the ocean, as we're able to watch them crash, but we're unable to change them. And that's what we're doing with the breath. We're not trying to change it, we're simply observing. And as we do this, our mind will wander. And here's where the real mindfulness practice comes into play. As we realize that our mind has wandered and we bring our attention back to the breath and back to the present moment. Evidence has suggested that this attention and awareness in the present moment has been linked with increased ability to recall specific contextual details when later trying to re-experience said event. In a pilot study of 40 older adults, we separated them into both a mindfulness meditation intervention and a mental exercise training. Both groups received 5 days, 3 hours a day with homework on their specific intervention. We also tested memory performance both before and after their intervention, looking at both task performance as well as EEG measures. And we see that those in the mindfulness meditation condition are better able to retain the specific contextual details in comparison to those in the mental exercise training who saw a slight decrease in their ability to recall. Given these findings, further investigation into this intervention with a larger sample of older adults can lead to an accessible, cost-effective intervention, as mindfulness can serve as this prevention to protect our details that shape our stories. Thank you.